Rich here. Today we're going to be playing some Madden 17. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment. And yeah, let's play.
Brings us to the Sunshine State in one of America's finest cities, Miami, Florida. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards on the pickup. And the Dolphins have a first down.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. But let's give them a little more credit than that. Because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, with line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet, you still have to be physical. And that's what they did on the first play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This offense has a few playmakers. If they're going to go downfield, they often look the way of Stills.
He loves to run the deep routes, loves to get downfield and make the big catches, and he does it with flair.
Second down, here's Tannehill. And incomplete there. A nice
Tannehill.
Charges the ball free and brings up third down. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And slide down to avoid the contact.
He got scared. He was about to take a pounding.
So on 4th down, the Dolphins will ask Matt Darr to kick it away.
They're gonna freaking kick it out of bounds, yo.
This one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
He's gonna give you a chance to run the ball back.
So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive.
Ben Roethlisberger. I did my fantasy football team yesterday, and yup, that's my #1 pick. Big bet.
Big, strong quarterback that has to stay in the pocket and make big throws with people all around him and even hanging on him, and still has that type of strength.
I guess that was a great fucking punt. That shit had me stuck all the way in the fucking back.
He also can escape and make big plays that way as well.
Come on, turn around, you shithead.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Loose.
Yeah, hold on to that ball.
He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Oh, he's gone. He's heading for home. It's about to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's what Big Ben do. He scores.
8 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle. hit him a bunch during the game and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. 2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. This one caught. Jordan Cameron. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. Give him 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good.
Oh, how can he caught that ball? That's crazy.
Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that.
Oh, come on, he low blocked me. Oh.
They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust.
Way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This fielded at the 2. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at the turn.
Oh, man, I get stuck on the back of my own guy. I hate that shit.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it?
Oh.
And it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Xavier Howard.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be
Big Ben never fails with the fucking interception.
The rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Here's Tannehill. He's got time. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
Sims. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here's Matt Darr now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, this is a good kick as well.
Defense.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Get off. Damn. That was a good run.
28-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with it. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
Can't believe with this guy Speedy he can't get away from this moron.
Don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play quarterback, he had a little confidence in him, and they can fill another one.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
I go all the way back to college with Le'Veon Bell. One of the better body transformations I've seen, from a big, thick power back to the guy we see now who can do everything.
And 2 years ago, of course, last year the injury, but 2 years back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. Brown, the lone receiver, left. Roethlisberger now, the throw on 3rd down.
I can't hold on to the fucking ball.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter.
Where the fuck is the...
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run it with Bell.
Oh, damn it. That motherfucker can't even make it. It's bullshit.
And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. And out come the Dolphins now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get it.
He shook him. His stutters up on his ass.
Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are in for 6. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Here comes the Dolphins defensive unit now. And they had a great 4th down stop last time that set their offense up. Great offense able to score. So offense probably over there saying, "Can I do that again?"
Exactly what they're saying. That's working together. That's being in tandem right there. Stop them on defense.
The fuck, man? Catch the ball.
Points on the board. I think you're exactly right. Can you do it for us one more time? We'll take it.
He'll try and do it again.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 41 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain.
And there's another one of those incredible highlight reel catches. One-handed, deep downfield, another big completion. I know this part. As a defender, I don't know how you avoid watching what they do. It's everywhere. All the highlight shows, watch watching it on Madden. Try not to get intimidated before you go out and have to play against these guys and try and stop them.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
He's going to look deep down the field. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
The Steelers call here on the Aussie, Australian-born Jordan Berry now to punt this one away. The dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it again with Sims. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He's been a busy man here this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. A screen to Bell. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's one hell of a run for you.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That screen pass worked well. Pylon cam. I don't know why they have those. It's a dumb idea.
Squeeze him down.
I guess it's not a dumb idea. Somebody reach out to get a touchdown. They can look at that and see that he really crossed the line.
14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. Penalty marker is down here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Good. Holding. Cheating fucks.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And they thought they could exploit this defense with some really quick hitters, quick action. They worked on that in practice. We just saw it there.
And we saw them break it down to the fundamentals as well. Each position group had their own little work on it. You know, they worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks. Then they brought it all together, and now it's paying off in the game.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. To the air again, Tannehill. Surveying the field. A dump off to Sims. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Here's Matt Darr now. He's been terrific so far.
And kicking the ball out of bounds.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is fielded at the 7. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it, and have to make a few additional changes along the way because
1 yard.
the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Bell, you can't bring him down. Now hang on here. Timeout called. Timeout called.
Why are they calling timeouts?
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he shifts past him. So we've hit halftime all even. Okay, so Larry apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. Whoosh. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Their dangerous wide receiver, 94 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. Now, special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
First kick return of the year.
So
that's always good.
After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fielded about a yard deep.
Hey.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
I guess he hurt his back.
Have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. This is Williams. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Here's Tannehill.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run.
You shouldn't be clapping, Tannehill, and I know what you're celebrating.
My school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he did.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? They're going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect.
There we go.
And to give them more cushion. It's a big play there for the Steelers. And even 50 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that.
Stepped out of bounds. But it don't matter, he fell anyway.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. That's caught at the 2. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there.
What? You bitch.
2nd down for him.
He loses 3 yards there. Now
Well, like he did a spin move by his fucking self.
Push him back, cheer.
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his left snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. So that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And here's Sean Sweezum after the touchdown to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the...
This is intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone up and downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
8 for 18. Man, it's terrible.
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, there's some more shit.
Picked up by Rashad Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the last play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down. 4 yards remaining now on second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Whew.
Now in Miami, it's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Back to the air, Tannehill on second down. There's a flag on the play. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Still second more.
Tannehill throwing again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Still in search of the first down after that last completion.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Here's Matt Darr now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Rashad Jones. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
It's caught. Cameron left side. It's a gain of 5. And it'll make it second down. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Now Tannehill looking left side. That's caught by Landry. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield to a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
Why the fuck did he go out of bounds? That's crazy. He didn't even try to cut the ball upfield. He just went right out of bounds.
It's likely you're going to get to the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Here's the option going right. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And as we've seen throughout
3
the
yards.
season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. It's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
That is crazy.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This will be taken in at the 1. And bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run.
Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. 30, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Running through that line.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big.
Or a hooker, either one.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He scores 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine.
Porterhouse.
Squeeze him now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And here's Sean Squeezem after the touchdown to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, look at the juke. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. you got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
And they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And he's got him. It's the tight end, Cameron. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, Tannehill. It's caught. Stills right side. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Tannehill. Finding time. And caught by Cameron right side. And he gets us all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Like, who the hell is covering these guys, making them get all open and shit? It's nuts.
An empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Griff Whalen, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Deion Sims is tight end, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 10. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got time in the pocket. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate.
That was crazy.
The guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Again, it's Bells. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Roethlisberger to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
This asshole dropped the ball. It's crazy. I can't believe he dropped the fucking ball.
Here's Jordan Berry now. As he's
He was wide open and fucking dropped the ball.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So now here come the Dolphins. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up fourth down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for the defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit. Hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the
Really?
defense calling the timeout here.
This moron called timeout. Why?
Timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Yeah, 5 seconds. They're gonna fucking win the game. Yeah, he's not gonna get the ball back, dummy. Stop calling timeout.
Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And they keep the winning streak alive. A big victory today.
And not only that, they serve notice to everyone else on their schedule. They are now the team that no one wants to play. They are rolling.
So for Pittsburgh, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Miami, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
Well, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, have a good day. Peace.